What's going on, guys? This is just a quick video on how to swap out the parts on your Classic / Generation Cyclonus for the included parts in the Manga Mech Series Rear End and Hurricane add-on kit from Maketoys, whatever you want to call it. So this is just a quick video on how to do that. So first up, we're going to go ahead and transform our Cyclonus to robot mode here. And it has been a number of years, so hopefully I'll remember exactly how to do this correctly. There we go. And it's popped off. Alright. Just get all this stuff down and clip together, etc., etc. There we go. Come on. Come on, pal. No time to waste. There we go, and then... Oops. I think I did that wrong. There we go. Flip all that in. There we go. Flip his head around. So, here is the before image, and I guess I'll also flip his wrists out. He's a little bit loosey-goosey. He's seen some love over the years, I suppose. And oh, yeah, let's bring those back as well. Okay, there we go. So here is our Cyclonus in the before stage, and we're going to be adding these pieces to him. So let's go ahead and get the pieces out of the packaging. So we have the side skirts piece going on here. Okay. We've got two wrists / fists, just like that. Okay. And I'm not sure what the deal is with these because they're very kind of similar. I mean, no, well, okay, they have 5mm ports in both sides, which is certainly something to think about. There is a little piece to hold the sword. There's a much nicer head sculpt here with the broken head crest as well, so that's very cool. I like that. And of course, under all of this is the sword for this guy. So let's go ahead and get that out of the packaging as well. Hopefully we can do it without breaking it. There we go. So very nice sword as well. And it's made of solid plastic. It's not rubber. It's pointy. It's pointy. So what we want to do is flip this guy over, grab our little screwdriver here, and we're going to go ahead and remove some pieces here. So we want to go ahead and unscrew this bit first. Let's just make sure we hold on to our screws so we don't lose them. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on our plastic that the sword came in. So we got that one. Let's unscrew the one on the top of his head. And you'll need two different sizes of screwdriver because he's got smaller screws as well. Just like so. And then back of his arms. There we go. And then you just want to grab, hopefully I have a smaller screwdriver here. A little baggie of screwdrivers. Hoping this one will do. And you just want to unscrew the screws that are here, and these two tiny little guys in the back of his head. And that should be all. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I've gotten all the screws removed, and it turned out I needed an actual teeny tiny just flathead screwdriver for these guys in the back of his head. So you may just want to be aware of that. So we're going to go ahead and get his head done first. And we're just going to go ahead and I keep saying head a lot, and that's okay. It's going to happen. We're going to pry his skull open and just take the pieces and just put them aside. Make sure you don't lose them, because you may want to hold on to them for, you know, just in case. Then we're going to grab this part here. Got to unscrew this tiny bit on the back of the new head. Just, yep. Okay, sure, why not? You take this piece off, it's kind of rubbery, so you just want to make sure you don't lose that. And we've got this tiny screw, which we're just going to put down, and then this larger screw in the back of his head here. And I'm not even going to unscrew it all the way. Hopefully it'll just like open up enough that I can get it onto the... No, that's wishful thinking. Alright, never mind. Just unscrew that. And you can see you've got the head with the new crest. And we're just going to go ahead, slide this over the joint. Slide this over that. And then screw it all back together with any luck. There you go. Now you just want to go ahead and get your teeny tiny screw, get that back in as well. I had a little bit of trouble with this because that wasn't in the instructions. The tiny screw caught me by surprise. I guess shouldn't be that big of a surprise, but still. I think one screw should be sufficient to keep this head together, but whatever. So we're just going to pop the skirt around the head, the head guard around, and there you have it. There is his head. Alright, next up we're going to put the side skirts on. So really all we want to do is grab this piece here, and you can see this purple part. We're just going to go ahead and just screw this right in here. Just basically replacing the screw that we took out with the one that's provided, and attaching this purple bit to his back at the same time. Alright. Now we just flip this up. Whoops. There we go. So we can flip this up, just plug it into the back here, and then flip the skirts around his legs to create that kind of side skirt look. And then we'll do the arms. Okay guys, so the last thing we're going to do here is the arms. And you may have a little trouble with this because at least on mine, which is just the normal retail American version, the arms were glued together as well as the screws in the back here. But the way I got that fixed was I just grabbed a pair of pliers and I just kind of tucked it in this hole here and then kind of gently pulled them apart until it finally popped the glue. You may want to try another method. Mine was a little crazy, but it worked, so I'm happy. So I'm going to go ahead, take the arm, and we're just going to wiggle the fist off of it here. Just like this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Make sure you grab the proper handle, although this is actually on a ball joint, which is very nice. We're just going to pop that back in, like so. Make sure it, transforms correctly or whatever. And it do. So now we're going to go ahead and put this arm back together. Like so. And then do the same on the other arm. I'm going to go ahead and separate them. Wiggle the hand off here. Grab the new hand. Wiggle this one on, I guess. There we go. Boop-a-doop. And then, of course, you're going to want to screw these back together as well. And make sure they're nice and tight, because you're going to make up for the lack of that glue now. So that shouldn't be too big a deal. So we're just going to go ahead and get that done. Make sure you remember the small screws go up at the top here. Where'd I put my little screwdriver? Actually, this one might work now. There we go. Grab our other small screw for the back of this arm. Alright, so now you've got your Cyclonus all souped up in his new gear, and hopefully, with your version it might actually match up a little better color-wise. As you can see, there's quite a difference in mine, but it doesn't actually look too bad. It's like a nice little splash of different color, and it follows into the arms there a little bit. And then finally we have this little piece here, which you're just going to come around and plug it right into the back of the thing there, and that's pretty much it. And then you can go ahead and slide the blade right in there however you wish. So very, very cool. You can even, I guess, turn it probably a little bit if you so desired, but I'll just leave it straight. That way it'll be fine for both modes. And hopefully he should transform as well, so we'll just pop this right out. We'll go ahead and bring these up and in again. Like so. There we go. Super exciting. See this? Now this is the only one I'm not 100% sure about. I assume we just pull these back here and they'll do something. I think they're meant to go like so. It's the picture I saw on the package. Just like that. So we'll just leave those up for now. Split the legs. front legs go up here. Okay, yeah, I guess they just kind of rest back here, I suppose. These come back like that. Plug in here. Plug in like so. This opens up, spin the head around. Straighten the nose out. And then plug that all together, and there you go. Yeah, so it totally works. You can totally still transform just fine. You can even tuck these in a little bit, just to kind of cover those rear thrusters and actually make them look, you know, a little more thrustery, I guess. But yeah, I think it works just fine. It makes Cyclonus look a bit cooler, I think. Just more like his IDW counterpart, and I think I really like the design. You can, of course, remove the sword holder, and kind of, you know, he doesn't really have any other 5mm ports on here, but you can put that aside as well, and just unplug the whole thing if you wanted to. So yeah, it works just fine, and it's pretty easy to install aside from the glue in the arms, and maybe not everybody will have tiny screwdrivers, but if not, hopefully you guys will go get them, because it's a good thing to have anyway. But that is going to do it for this, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like, and subscribe, of course. It really does help me out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.